Hello, Jane. How are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you today?
Oh my goodness. Thank you for giving me this time. I'm so grateful because I'm going to learn more about you, and I know our audience wants to learn about you. And you are the founder and CEO of Selling on the Spot, which is absolutely a terrific company you've started and launched. And also, you are an author as well. Tell me about your books.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you. Yes, I have. Well, I've co-authored 5 international bestsellers. So it's been a journey over the years. The first one that I was in is called Manifesting a New Life. So it's a chapter that I wrote, which was very cathartic and beautiful to write as my first time authoring and being published. And because I do believe in manifesting, I believe in the law of attraction. The second one was actually called the law of attraction.
Wow.
When somebody asked me to submit a chapter for that one as well. But I thought we were talking about my books. I want to grab them. They're all on the shelf. I should have grabbed them. And then Peeking Behind the Scenes was the third one. And I loved that one, especially at the time, because I had to considered certain level of success by the compiler to be in the book. So I love that she recognized my business for how far I had grown it at that point in time to be able to submit a chapter. And then the last two are from the One Habit series, which Forbes Riley herself and Steve Sambliss are the compilers of that one. So they've been fantastic to be collaborations with them. And again, all 5 hit international bestseller, which has been fantastic.
Jane, congratulations. Oh
Thank
my
you. Thank you.
goodness. This sound amazing books. We'll be sure to get those out to our audience. I
Mhm.
have a question, and it's kind of just completely off topic. So, do you think the universe has a way of conspiring to take care of you and give you what you want?
I do believe. I believe, as I said, I believe in manifesting. I believe that the universe is here for us, and anything and everything that we want, we can have. I believe in manifesting and declaring and making affirmations, in which case we get to speak to universe in as to what we want. And I mean, that's a whole big topic. I would love like a whole
I love
hour
this topic.
just to answer and have a conversation back and forth with you on that one. But yes, I absolutely do believe, and that we can therefore determine our own destiny to a huge degree.
Yeah. Because I know my friends are going to ask me, Miree, how the heck did you land this interview with such a phenomenal, accomplished woman? And, I haven't known you for too long. I love what you're doing, but I can look back a few months and say, I said, yes, there, I made a decision. Yes, yes, yes. And look where I ended up, right?
Oh, thank you. That's very sweet of you.
It's just absolutely amazing. A little bit about you. So you're in Toronto.
I'm east of Toronto, Canada. Yes.
Okay. And is that where you have always lived?
Most of my life, I grew up in the suburbs of Toronto called Scarborough. There was a year that I lived in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, but then moved back here. That was for a bit of schooling, and then moved back here, and this is where I raised my kids.
Well, tell me about your kids. How old are your kids and their names?
Oh, you're going to get me teared up if you ask me about my kids. My son is 25 and my daughter is 24, and I'm so blessed. They're happy, they're healthy, they're doing well, they're thrilled with their career choices, and yeah, just counting my blessings with them in so many ways.
That's all we want for them, to be happy and healthy, isn't it? And being on their own journey. Do they have the entrepreneurial spirit too?
Mostly no, but it was kind of funny because my son, who is a computer engineer, took one job after another through not only the co-op work term, but after he graduated, but then technically is a consultant now. So I had to tease him about that one. I said, see, now you are self-employed. And he actually loves it. Especially because he gets to work remotely. I'm like, now you're like, mom, you get to make all the decisions for the, well, I get to make all the decisions. He gets to make almost all of his, but he gets to work from wherever he wants. So he's now that he's got a taste of that, I think it'll be hard for him to ever have a desk job and working, in an office, even when back to in-person offices and all that with others.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Mhm.
And you have a little fur baby, Cooper.
Yes, I do.
How did Cooper end up or find you in your life?
Oh, see, there's a good example of manifesting and law of attraction for sure, because I love to joke about who manifested whom, who needed or wanted the other more, because Cooper is a wonderful rescue from Ohio, actually.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, so I always joke about my American dog. So he came up from Ohio with a whole bunch of other dogs to a breeder or it's not a breeder, but a woman that raises them and sells them here in Ontario. And I saw him online. So it was his little picture caught my eye. That's how I picked him out of several. And I met him one day to take him for a walk and meet him. And out of the few that I considered that day, I knew we were such a match in spirit and personality and energy level. And he's, oh my gosh, a blessing is an understatement. He's absolutely a soul connection of mine.
Isn't it? It's just, I love the animals. And as you know, that's my business. I help people have more time, more quality, with their animal. And I know you're going to be enjoying Cooper being activated.
That's right. That's right. I'm looking forward to putting him on the program.
Yeah. So when people come and visit you to Canada, just tell me, do you have a favorite restaurant you love to take them?
Interesting. That was a good question too. I would say, well, if it was my choice, it would either be sushi or Hungarian food. My background is Hungarian. It is a favorite food of mine. I choose not to cook either of them. I love the experts doing them. Then I have it as they create them. But I mean, hey, if somebody was visiting me, I would have it be their choice anyway.
Well, I haven't had Hungarian in years. I used to have a Hungarian flatmate in Australia, and he cooked the most beautiful goulash. So that was awesome. And what about an attraction? Do you have a favorite attraction?
I am an amusement park, I was going to say junkie
Uh-oh.
or roller coaster junkie. So we have, actually, I don't even know what it's called anymore because it's not Paramount. I don't even know who owns it anymore, but we know it as Canada's Wonderland, and it's north of Toronto. And because it's open seasonally, actually, it would be this coming weekend. It would normally open. I guess it's going to be closed because of the pandemic. But it's always my birthday weekend that it opens. So I always remember that. I always said that was what I want to do for my birthday, is go there for the day.
When's your birthday?
May 3rd.
Not too far away.
No.
Okay, let's talk about Circle. So when you first launched your company, Selling on the Spot, has your circle changed? Because they say often we can look at a person, see kind of what their life's like, a glimpse from the outside, how much success. Has your circle changed?
I would say, well, definitely, because I created Selling on the Spot Marketplace over 5 years ago. And at that time, I had a business partner. I still do. His name is James McNeil. I don't know if you know of him. He teaches spiritual intelligence. He is a speaker on the biggest platforms. So definitely look him up. So he is my business partner in regards to a program called Verbal Aikido. So because I'm a licensee of his and was actively a trainer, his number one trainer actually, till the pandemic. And then I haven't been actively training it since then. I got into his world and his group. And it's through him that I became a certified coach. It's through him that I learned an awful lot, including, of course, the fact that I am an emotional intelligence trainer. And it also helped me connect to other individuals. So as I was growing my own brand, at that time, it was specifically Selling on the Spot Marketplace. We only had one division. It was only the Marketplace events. But that's when I started looking for other coaches and mentors, because I believe in having more than one coach and mentor. And that's how I got into personality-based sales training with a program called BANK, BANK being the acronym for the 4 different personality types. And again, I was using those to help train my customers and clients, which are entrepreneurs, business owners, and sales professionals. But I was also inviting them to selling on the spot marketplace. So basically like the top of my sales funnel, introducing them to selling on the spot marketplace so they could get to know me, like me, trust me better, to then, if they were interested in getting more sales training or relationships training through me, would learn that.
Wow.
So definitely it was one relationship after another, one connection after another. And even with the pandemic, that is how I met Forbes Riley. And
Yes, you have to tell us about Forbes Riley. Just for the audience who may not know, tell us who Forbes Riley is.
Sure, absolutely. I actually met her incredibly briefly once about 6 years ago, and we do have a photo. So we like to laugh at that. But this time around, it was only because of the pandemic, because of everybody being in this virtual world. Her program was on a virtual platform. So she was speaking at a summit. Her name is Forbes Riley. She is known as the Queen of Pitch. And her and I love to laugh about that because I'm the queen of selling. She's the queen of pitch. We pretty much hate each other's word, and hate is a strong word. I don't like the word pitch, and she hates the word selling, but we mean the exact same thing. And we're helping entrepreneurs, business owners, and sales professionals like you to help people move forward in business, to teach you how to speak, how to sell. I'm going to stay with my word, sell. And so I was a student of hers just, oh my gosh, 6-7 months ago, because I wanted to see what was she teaching in her class called Pitch It. And how was it same? How was it different? The bottom line is she has sold $2.5 billion worth of products online, speaking to a camera. So I said, hey, I want to, if she calls it Pitch It, that's fine. I still want to learn what she's teaching. And from there, I took her media mastery course and then her breakthrough course. And in the meantime, we started speaking as basically peers and friends, and very soon after put a collaboration together. So I'm very proud to say that she is my business partner in regards to selling on the spot media training and selling on the spot masterclass. So it's me pulling in her amazing expertise under my brand, Selling on the Spot.
Jane, this is phenomenal. Could you have ever dreamt this? I mean, you see Forbes out there doing a thing, and a few months later, you're business partners and just really going out and making a huge difference. You probably didn't even dream this.
Well, no, I would say I dreamt it. I have a vision board, as I hope you and others do as well. Her face wasn't specifically on the vision board, but Miree, you yourself know that in the media training course, one of the things that we have each participant do is have their list of what kind of things do they want, right? In our course, we had you pick a partner, or with a partner, do the I want exercise. And so when I went through the media training course back in, I believe it was June last year, one of the very first things I said with my partner, and keep in mind, I had no specific deliberate or conscious thought. It was what came out of me in the moment. But one of the I wants I said was, I want a collaboration with Forbes Riley.
Oh, you did. Wow.
And as I said it, I remember going, whoa, that was big. Kind of like, I don't know where that came from, but I heard it too. Not going to forget that one. And no kidding, it was something like 2 weeks later, it was signed and done. And I had no idea she was even open to a collaboration with me. I was a student at that point. So it just shows that, yeah, manifesting absolutely works, especially when you put energy and belief behind it.
Yeah. Oh, I just love your story, Jane. Okay, so let's talk about selling on the spot. Tell us, where did the idea come? You've done amazing things. Just 5 years, right? First, 5 years?
Yes. Yeah. Well, the very first one was actually November 2014, because it was meant to be a one-time event. That's why I wasn't trying to start anything beyond that. I saw a need in my marketplace, which at the time was Ajax, Ontario, Canada. I'm a little bit further east now. Mm-hmm. And it was literally for my community. I went to other networking events, but a lot of them had hard rules about no selling allowed, just get to know each other. And absolutely, we at Selling on the Spot believe in relationship building. That is absolutely critical and our number one step as well. But the differentiator and what I saw that we didn't have was a place to deliberately sell and ethically sell, and a place that is teaching how to sell ethically, efficiently, and effectively. And so that's why I created that. And from that first day, there was so much demand for it that people kept asking me to bring it back. It was literally 1 year later before I brought it back at all. And from then it was monthly. And then within a few months, I was being requested, because of course it was just me at that time. So I was being requested not only in my city, but other cities, and then even other provinces and countries, and by boards of trade, chambers of commerce, to do my presentations. And on top of that, our participants were starting to ask if I would ever license the model.
Wow.
So that certainly started that journey, which has been less than 2 years now since licensing was created.
Wow, incredible. You've attracted, because I've been on Selling on the Spot, and I just love the people who you're attracting, because they want to make the world a better place. They're coming together, right? And in today's world, that's what the world needs, people coming together to make a difference. And I admire you. You've just got the best people from around the globe. How many countries are you in now that you've reached?
Well, we have licensees in 5 countries on 3 continents, but our participants are well over 20 countries around the world, which is fantastic. And we did that actually before the pandemic, but even more so because of the pandemic, quite frankly, because obviously with everything being virtual now, it means as long as the time of day works for people to attend, then they can attend. We are there, and we are helping anybody that's an entrepreneur, a business owner, or a sales professional in any type of business. So it's quite frankly for anybody that is looking for customers and clients.
Okay, so I'm going to share this out to people. Where will they find you to learn more about this?
Great. So, I mean, my name is Jane War. I am known as Trainer Jane, but the brand is a Selling on the Spot, and the event that we've been speaking about here is called Selling on the Spot Marketplace. So we're all over social media. Our website is sellingonthespotmarketplace.com. And yeah, please reach out to me. Please connect with us. Please join our free community on Facebook. We also have a paid membership and so much more to, again, offer all of you.
Absolutely fantastic. Do you have some words of wisdom or advice that you would like to leave our audience? A lot of them are on a journey, and a journey of entrepreneurship. Some people were having a harder time than others. Do you have some words of wisdom you'd like to share with us?
Again, I wish we had an hour for that one alone. For the sake of being clear and concise, which is what I teach, then I would say, yes, embrace the comfort zone, or getting out of your comfort zone, excuse me. And, even if something like Selling on the Spot Marketplace sounds a little intimidating, just like you said, Miree, we are a comfortable, happy, warm community that welcomes new individuals. Everybody's new once. So even if it sounds a little bit out of your comfort zone, come see who we are, experience what we do at our events, because it's networking, it's sales training followed by the thriving marketplace. And the expectation is to close sales while meeting amazing people.
Yeah.
So it's a great environment. So check us out. That's what I would absolutely say, because we guarantee you will grow your business with us.
Yeah. And just make beautiful friendships along the way.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing your precious time with us. And we so appreciate, and we want to know more about you, your books. Honestly, I can't wait to get them.
Well, hey, there's a Selling on the Spot one coming out this year as well.
Okay, perfect. All right, Jane, we'll be talking again soon. You have a lovely rest of your day.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.